What's the friend zone, and why do feminists have such a big issue with that word? I'm Dr. Liz from sexpositivepsych.com, and today we're talking the friend zone. So in common parlance, the friend zone is what happens when you have a really deep romantic or sexual interest in someone, and that person doesn't return your interest. They think of you as a friend. Oftentimes you spent time hanging out with them as a friend or doing friend-type activities for them. Sometimes people will do big favors for the person that they feel has friend-zoned them in an attempt to earn their favor or prove their worthiness for dating. So why do so many people feel like this is a problematic term? Here's the reasons. First, it tends to be men who apply this label to women. When a woman is interested in a man and that man doesn't return her interest, we don't usually think that that's a problem with the man, and often the terms that are applied to that woman would be creepy or stalker or crazy ex-girlfriend, or that she's just obsessed or she's pathetic. When the roles are switched, however, and there's a man who's really interested in a woman who has told him she just wants to be friends, and he's really nice to her and tries to earn her favor, and she still doesn't want to date him, oftentimes that man feels really wronged and rejected, and saying that he has been friend-zoned can be a way to kind of assuage some of that pain, make it sting a little bit less. So, it's something that tends to be highly gendered. Generally, only men get to be in the friend zone. Sometimes women do, but it's more rare. What else makes it problematic? Too, it assumes that if you like someone, they should return your interest. Here's the thing, I'm pretty awesome, but that doesn't mean that everyone's going to be interested in me. Just because I'm a good person, or I do the right things, or I say the right things, or I wear the right clothes, or I'm fun to date, none of those are reasons that someone has to date me. There are plenty of people who aren't interested in me, and not for any specific reason. Sometimes when you meet someone, it just doesn't click for you. It doesn't feel quite right. And that doesn't mean that you've put them in the friend zone. It means that you're just not interested in dating them. If someone offers you friendship and you accept that friendship, but in a way that is full of resentment and hope that it's going to change, that's not you being honest with your yes and your no. You said yes to something when what you really meant was yes as long as it will change, or yes as long as this isn't going to stay this way. And that's a big part of resentment, as I talked about in one of my other videos. The third thing that makes this pretty problematic is that it can show a sense of entitlement, that you're owed someone's attention or attraction as long as you're nice to them. The thing is, I'm a really nice person. I can be super nice to someone, and they're still not interested in dating me. And yeah, that can hurt, and that can feel really bad. But that doesn't mean that they've done something wrong. It doesn't mean that they have somehow wronged me. It means that, for whatever reason, we're not a fit in that way. And the more energy and time that I spend trying to convince them otherwise, or trying to plead my case or earn their favor, the more time I'm not spending finding someone who's a genuine yes to me. So the friend zone. I think that a lot of folks who think of themselves in the friend zone would do much better for themselves by finding someone who is as much of a yes to them as they are to that person. So go find your yes. I'm Dr. Liz Powell from sexpositivepsych.com.